Hello, my name is Rochelle Brown. I am currently working at Navajo Agricultural Products Industry in Farmington, New Mexico. I've been working here for over a year I started off as an engineer, and now my current position is interim technical services manager. My story is different because I've worked here prior to my receiving my master's degree. And I was here 3 years before. I grew up in Tinian, New Mexico, in the eastern part of the Navajo Nation. It was, I would say, the closest towns were about an hour away, 100 miles away. So it was very rural, and the closest schools were about 30 minutes away. I was raised with livestock, so we had to wake up before the sunrise to feed the livestock and make sure that they were all fed before we were off to school. And if you didn't wake up on time, you would go to school smelling like sheep and covered in alfalfa. So that was one of my childhood experiences that made me the person I am today. I think everything I learned in high school, from math to English to reading, even sciences, have been really part of my career. So everything I've learned has been something that I've taken with me in high school. So I'm an engineer, so math is an everyday. You have to remember basic algebra and go into calculus. So it was just something that I take probably every course is something I take with me today. For my specific field, most companies do require a 4-year degree from a university, and also most companies require a professional engineering license to be an engineer, to allow you to design structures, especially because I'm a civil engineer. I went to school with my bachelor's and my master's for civil engineering. So I just took the extra step of getting my master's because I wanted to learn more about water resources. But for the most part, you do need a college education and a license to be in the field. Soft skills I've learned is organization, time management, and really interpersonal actions. I was always taught that you treat others the way you want to be treated. So I've always tried to treat people with kindness so that I would get kindness in return. I've learned organization at a young age. If you're not organized, then you're not going to find what you need. And like I mentioned earlier, is time management. If you didn't get up on time, you went to school smelling like sheep. It was not a fun thing. My typical day usually starts with the construction department to make sure that they have all the tools and equipment they need to get the project completed. And most of the days, because as a manager, I have to do all the management, making sure we're still on budget within projects and we're within schedule. And so I do a lot of vendor relationships, talking about what needs to happen, what we need to do on our end. So my favorite part is no day is the same, especially here at NAPI. With the different projects going on, the different tasks that are assigned, it's just like I always have a different day, and no day is the same. So it really keeps you on your toes, and it keeps you motivated to complete the next project. My next step is obtaining my professional license, and also really improve my leadership in my career. I see myself more right now, it's just an interim position, but I see myself becoming the manager for the position, working with interns, develop interns, working with really the next generation, do a lot of training there, get them motivated to complete their degrees. And that's one thing I like to find is, one thing I find interesting is working with the interns with the scholarship program to get them motivated to finish their degree or give them ideas about what they can do next in their career.